Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. I started watching this Netflix movie called You People. Now, I have not finished the entire movie. I'm going to finish it tonight. I've watched about maybe 25% of it. And, it's interesting because you can tell that the producer said, hey, we've got racial tension in America. Let's make a movie about that, right? So you could argue either they were exploiting the racial tension or maybe they're trying to help heal it. Who knows? Nobody knows, right? In the film so far, I picked up definitely on the Hollywood agenda, this idea that there's some sort of equivalency and connection between the experience of blacks and Jews in America, and that we should just kind of understand each other. And I don't disagree entirely. I mean, I think when I read a book called An Empire of Their Own, How the Jews Invented Hollywood, which is a great book. It's not anti-Semitic. I learned a lot about empire building, and I gained a tremendous amount of admiration for Jewish culture and wealth building and all that. I think, though, when you watch a movie like this, even despite all the talent, Eddie Murphy, Mike Epps, Nia Long, all these people that are so great in this film, and the white guy, honestly, I can't remember the white guy's name. He's kind of Jonah something. It's a good movie, right? It's a good formula. I think the question I would ask is, what's the objective and what's the agenda? I'm really curious to see how that plays out. Because at first, the agendas are kind of present, right? The typical Hollywood agenda is, number one, the gay agenda. So his first major partner, character, guide in the film is a woman who's basically a dude. Who's black, right? So they always kind of pick the black person to be the gay person for some reason. And then I think there's also sort of an agenda for interracial marriage, interracial relationships, which almost argues that being sort of committed to blackness is like an old-fashioned kind of idea, and that something's wrong with you and you're just not with it and all that. And the interracial relationships is the way to go. Everybody wants to be like Harry and Meghan. And I don't know where that stands, because it almost feels a little insulting to the black male, for sure, to give this idea that the black woman has to turn to a white guy to find a loving, healthy relationship. Like, I love the shit out of my wife, and I'd be insulted if somebody's like, well, a white guy could love you better, and he would have more money and opportunities. Well, black men don't have the same wealth as white guys, and so I think that comparing us to other people is unfair. I also think it's unfair to compare black women to other women, because African American women have really gone through some shit. And I think, with all due respect to the men who are getting their passports, I see that there's a movement about guys getting passports and all that because they feel like American women are just that bad. I say more power to you. Get a passport. Everybody should have a passport. I got a passport. My wife has a passport. My wife is beautiful. She's been hit on by men from Africa and other countries, and I've been hit on by women from other countries. But there's something about being committed to the African American struggle that is really built for the strong. It's built for those who aren't just strong, but are compassionately strong, who can say to, look at a black woman, see some of the dysfunction that might be there, or the black man and his dysfunction, and kind of say, you know what, I still see you. I want to be there with you. I want to help heal you. I want to heal our families. I want to heal our communities, because we have something in common that you can't replace with some lady from the Philippines, or some lady or some guy from, from Europe, some white boy from Europe, like Prince Harry, who doesn't know struggle the way we do. I don't think it's fair to compare him and all his slave master money to the experience of the black male in this country. So I'm not here to say that the movie's bad. I like the movie. I'm just always suspicious of Hollywood agendas. I think their goal is definitely to reshape culture and to create this awkward melting pot, which to some extent becomes another kind of colonialism, right? I'd be really curious to see, with this movie, who's funding it, how many of the writers are black versus how many of the writers are Jewish, who are they married to, who are the writers married to, how many of them are straight versus gay, how many of them, and I'm not saying that these are bad things. I'm saying understanding the mindset of the creator is how you understand the objective of the creation, right? So I'm going to continue to watch the movie. I'll give you guys an honest review on it. Like I said, I'm 25% through. It's entertaining, and who can't love Lauren London, as pretty as she is, and Eddie Murphy, he's the GOAT, and, just so many interesting people in this movie, and I think it's worth watching. But when you watch a film, just understand there ain't no such thing as just entertainment. That's just not true. All right, guys, well, I'm out of here. Do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe. If you go to boycewatkins.com, I did a presentation called How to Make Money Without Working. You guys know my PhD is in finance, so I broke this down for you guys, and if you can feel free to take a look, it's free. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love you. See you soon. Peace.